I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. A kitten is dead, killed by a neighbor's dog. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says it happened on Rycroft Lane. A woman says she heard her kitten screaming when she went out to the backyard to discover a vicious dog mauling her pet. She ran back inside and grabbed a gun. She says the dog charged at her, so she fired off a shot, scaring the dog away. The dog was located at a nearby home and detained. Another neighbor says that same dog growled and charged at him earlier in the week, but he had kicked it away.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
A Bunnell man who's already in jail on charges of possessing and manufacturing counterfeit cash now faces a laundry list of charges. Investigators say 35-year-old Christopher Heath, who was caught with counterfeit money during his arrest, apparently bought an all-terrain vehicle from someone off Craigslist and paid that seller in all fake money. The seller says they tried to deposit the $800 into an ATM, but it was rejected. Deputies say a search of Heath's home turned up evidence related to counterfeiting. Now his bail's been up to $9,500. Heath is well known to authorities. Deputies say he's been in and out of prison for half of his life on various charges from burglary and battery to forgery. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies responded to an overdose call Sunday in Palm Coast. John Arking has the details.
Deputies found an unresponsive male at the intersection of Webwood Place and Webster Lane. A female on scene notified deputies the male had injected himself with heroin. Deputy David Agata used his agency-issued Narcan nasal spray on the subject, who was then transported to Florida Hospital Flagler. Once there, the man became alert and told deputies the heroin he had injected into himself was stronger than he is used to using. He could not provide deputies with the location or dealer where the narcotics came from. Sheriff Rick Staley said he was proud of his deputies for helping to save another life with the use of Narcan, but warned drug users the drugs they're injecting can be tainted or of a much stronger dose, and advised them to turn their drugs into a sheriff's office location with no questions asked, and then seek help for their addiction. Sunday's incident was the second time in 12 days a Flagler County deputy has saved a life using Narcan. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
There's one more eagle at a Flagler County park, and it may end up falling in love. Rich Petchke has the story.
County officials say a rehabilitated male fledgling was released Friday at Princess Place Preserve after being found in Alachua County and nursed back to health. The eaglet was brought to the county park because there is a female there about the same age, 11 to 12 weeks old, and volunteers with the Audubon Eagle Watch program say they had hoped his reintroduction at the preserve would get the female to fly for the first time. And it did. The female flew on Saturday for several hours. Eagles nest for life unless a partner dies, but according to volunteers, it's too soon to say if love will flourish. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.